Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name's InsideAgameR and welcome back to On Air Airline Manager and Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. We're going to pick up where we were left off in the Scottish Isles. We're going to be making another short flight. Today will be a cargo flight across the islands. Everything is kind of looking pretty damn good in the company. If we go to our live manager, we do have some jobs currently. Some people are flying around Europe here at the moment, which is good, picking up a little bit of money. The FBO and TLPC, which is going to be our next one. I have just added a garage to this for maintenance. So TLPC. So what I thought we would do first is actually have a look at aircraft. So if we generate aircraft, and we are looking for a multi-piston engine land. That's what we're after for down here. And we can just change our sim to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Lovely. So we don't really have a lot of choice. What I'm thinking is this. I mean, it's got 6 seats. It's got 800 nautical miles. It does have decent kind of load of weight. So, TFPL. So, TLPC, St. George. Let's have a look in the database. Hopefully we'll have something very close to this. Go for distance. We have a rented one. So the nearest one is 82 nautical miles. But look, it's actually pretty decent. It's only got 1,000 hours flight time. You know what? It's actually the cheapest here as well. EDCF. So we can take that. So we'll go look into the details. And yeah, we're going to buy this. 185,000. Perfect. Okay, so we now have an aircraft ready down here for us. Let's have a look whereabouts it is. That's not too bad. So look, TLPC, it's a very short flight. So we might be able to do some sort of money flight to here and then to here. So that is going to be coming very, very soon now we have an aircraft. Now it is a 2-day transport for me. So what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to make this the last flight up here in the Scottish Isles. And where we're going to be going today is a very short flight again from where we are here in EG78. And we're going to come across the Shetlands to EGPM. This is where we're going to be flying into. A little bit of a bigger airport, I suppose, for the island. And then we're going to leave it here. We will not be doing any more up here. This aircraft, I will get transported somewhere over to the mainland. We might set up another FBO. Undecided yet what that. These aircraft, we are going to have to get rid of the rent. So maybe I'll get one of these pilots to start flying this. We'll see how we kind of go. Okay, so look, let's look at our flight for today. So we will be moving over to the islands. That will be what I will be doing as soon as this is done. So there will be no on air for 2 days while we're waiting to go over. Which is quite exciting. Everything is quite exciting here. Okay, so look, let's go to our aircraft. Let's go to our Bonanza and let's prepare our flight. Okay, can't really take much fuel, of course. We're going to be taking printed magazines. Yeah, so payload is 610. Okay, we probably could squeeze in a little bit of fuel here if we want to. Why not? We're going to take ourselves, let's confirm and fly. Okay, so we can't take any fuel from here. Fine. Go back to 60. I didn't think there was any fuel here. Okay, so that is loading that. That is fine. Our destination today is EGPM. Okay, which is fine. Taking ourselves. We've got to wait for the loading to finish it. Okay, let's go to our flight tracking page. Okay, so it seems to have our plane ready. We might as well start tracking. Okay, so it seems to be tracking. Like I said, it's a very, very short flight. We will not be going very far in the air. So let's go into the simulator. Okay, yeah, so it has definitely started tracking. Just wanted to make sure because there's nothing worse. Now we're actually on the runway. There was nowhere for us to really park here, so we're parked down the bottom of the runway. So look, switch on all our batteries here. Might as well throw on our floodlights, power lights, floodlight, beacons, navigation, strobe. Be handy if we remembered the mixture.
Your flight will be monitored until you land and shut down the engines.
Okay, we have flaps set, everything is set, all our lights are on, apart from floodlights. Everything is looking good, mixture's done, RPM. We can take that RPM back a little bit, it doesn't need to be that much. We are waiting for our avionics to turn on. Okay, so they're just going to take a couple of seconds for the Garmin to set up, but we're okay. I don't think I need them too much. Fuel and everything else is looking good. Everything is looking good here for takeoff. Have a little look on the outside. Bit of a cloudy afternoon here. Short runway. I don't know, do we have enough room here to take off, so that will be interesting. Now when we go over to St. Lucia, I know we have our multi-engine. I am tempted to buy one of these as well for staff, maybe. We'll see, because I do actually like this plane. I just wish it could take a little bit more weight. That is the biggest killer with this plane. Okay, so we're back in here. This Garmin thing doesn't seem to want to turn on, does it? There we go. Flight tracking's ready. We're cleared to go. 50%. Holding on the brakes. Take off. We have airspeed. Hopefully we're going to pick up speed quick enough. It's uphill, which doesn't help. No. We're going to just have to lift the nose up. Oh, just enough.
Airborne time locked.
Now that was not pretty by any means, but that is a terrible, terrible airport that we decided to fly to on the last run. Not suitable really for this kind of aircraft. We're just getting above the houses as we head over to the Shetland Islands. Yeah, nice little trip. We can gear up, flaps up. As we head over to our next destination. It's only 200 feet up the ground here. I'm going to keep manual control again. Around 1,000 feet. I don't think we'll be doing much more than that today. It's very short, 20 nautical miles. And apparently we have lost connection. Is interesting. Okay, not too sure what that was about losing connection. It seems that on air seems to be fine. There has been issues. A lot of people, oh, there you go, successfully connected, have been complaining. I don't think that was on air. I actually think that was Microsoft Flight Simulator disconnecting. That's really, really strange. But anyways, so we're still on the rise. Everything is looking okay. Very, very, very short flight. Just hitting over 1,000 feet now. RPMs, everything's looking good. I do hope you guys are enjoying this little series that we've had here on the channel. Like I said, we are going to now move over to St. Lucia and do some island hopping. That would be the next plan for the next kind of episodes. We'll go pick up our new aircraft and bring it back. Hopefully pick up a job along the way. That would be pretty good if we can make some money taking it back to our home base. Very, very cloudy out here. Take a nice little screenshot for Discord. If any of you guys are interested in joining Discord for any help with on it, you're, like I said, more than welcome. The link is in the description down below. Okay, so we're just going to move ourselves down to around 2,000 here now. I don't know how the airport is positioned. That is the only thing I don't know. So my mouse is doing that. Okay, let's zoom out here. Let's just zoom in. I have a feeling, okay, so there are basically the one runway, so we'd be best to come from the south down into the north, really. Okay, so we are heading the wrong way. Let's just change our course a little bit here. Yeah, so we're going to come in from the south, so we are going to cross these, those are mountains, I suppose, hills, whatever we want to call them, and hopefully make a nice little approach into this runway. We've got plenty of room, so it should be so bad. We're around 2,300 feet, which I think is perfect for this little flight. Keeping an eye on the fuel tanks, because on this plane we do have to switch the tanks from left to right before we run out of fuel. We're currently in the yellow. I think we'll be okay. Now, this airport does seem to be a bit bigger, so we should be able to fill this with fuel. So what I might do is send one of my staff to go get it and fill it with fuel and bring it back to Donegal. That's probably what will happen to this plane. If any of you guys want to rent any aircraft from me, also I now have the fueling, so I can now sell the fuel to you guys as well. If any of you guys are in Ireland or in any of my FBOs, if you want to add me on here, you are more than welcome. IAGR is the code that you'd need for friends. And if you want to buy or use my workshops, you are now more than welcome, I believe. And as always, pitch control is absolutely terrible. Everything else is looking good though. Oil pressures are good. Volts are looking good. Everything's nice. Ooh, bit of turbulence here. Okay, so we have some notifications here. Some of our flights have finished. That is nice. Perfect. And look out the window here. It's beautiful down here with the scenery. Very, very nice. Okay, we still have landing lights and all that stuff is still on. Probably should turn off the boat. Okay, we're down to 1,800 feet. I think that's fine if we can try and lift that nose. Aircraft ready, no cargo, packs a FOB. Okay, that's fine. It's give me a warning for one of our planes. They've just reloaded. I don't know why this is so jolty. Okay. We do have a little way to go across here. Runway is this way. We are hitting the yellow of the fuel. It is not amazing by any means. Stabilize around 2,000. It's very windy up here. Very windy, guys. Just trying to keep control. Last thing we want to be doing is running out of fuel and crashing here. We've got nowhere to land. Not nice. Out the wind. But EGPM is where we're heading to. Hopefully we'll be able to see it on the right hand side very, very soon if the aircraft stops bouncing up and down. I don't know if it's the pitch that's doing that. Sure. Dropping our altitude a little bit more, down to about 1500 feet. Manually flying this all the way. Not using any AP stuff, there's no point, it's too short. Hoping to see the airport soon. See that over there, I'd say. We'll decrease here and our altitudes. Nice. Bring down the throttles. Landing gear down. Who knew there'd be a giant rock in the way? Fly around it this way. Okay, flap set to 1. A little bit more speed out here.
270 at 4 knots.
500.
Okay, so we should have come in definitely from the other side. One thing we have learnt here. Okay, full flaps. This is brutal for an airport. Long runway though. Should be okay. Bringing her in.
Landing time logged. Landed at Echo Golf Papa Mike, Scatster.
But we landed. Not what I expected. That was a pretty difficult landing. But it does look like we'll be able to get fuel here. That's what we're going to do. Just throw on our taxi lights now very, very quickly. Perfect. Ground staff are waiting for us. Guys, perfect. Oh. Nearly wanted me to stop. We're nearly in the right place. There we go. Handbrake on. Have a little look what we have here. We can throw off all our lights here now.
Engine off time logged. End of flight, registered in on-air company.
There we go. That is another flight made by us. We can turn that off. That'll be our last flight here in these islands up here in Scotland. Perfect, guys, perfect. Let's head back to on air. And here we are. So, very simple flight again for us today. Got a couple of experience points. Good, it is a valid flight. Job finished. We got a comfort bonus. That's not bad considering the way we landed. Yeah, this lights were on, engine shut down. That beacon strobe. It seemed to do that a lot. There you go. It doesn't seem to punish us too much. There we go, guys. So I'm going to get someone to pick this plane up and fly it somewhere else. What I will do now is start transferring my man down. Like I said, it's going to take 2 days. So there's not going to be any on-air videos for a couple of days now. Fine. You guys are flying around. Pretty good. Current cash 936. Right. We have brought another new aircraft. So yeah, so we got the cargo goods was 1.6. That's what we made there. Nice. Okay, everyone's been pretty busy today. That's good. There you go, guys. If you are enjoying this content, please do subscribe down below to the channel. Hit the bell icon for notifications. I upload nearly every single day. Not enough myself. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.